Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. The crowd has this place jumping already. It's the ECU Pirates and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Pirates will kick off first, and here we go. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And we get a look at Ryan Williams. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff Awards. The tradition of the position at receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Russell from the gun on third down. Makes the grab. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keelan Russell. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got his man to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Back to pass, it's Russell. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Turning it on! What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. Runs through a tackle.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game to really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
The give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Russell on play action. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Mitch Griffiths. They'll have to deal with one of the top cover corners in the country in Xavier Brown. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. First play of this drive. And the heat will 17. The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and he just couldn't hook up on that one.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Upstairs, he's got it. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've reached the break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the counter. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hill. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Throwing Russell. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Left side, it's Brooks. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Gets the back moving. Russell will throw for it on fourth. Got his man. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Motion from the wideout. Russell makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Looking to throw, it's Russell. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bama! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and the capper a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Gray. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Look out! And to get rid of it quickly.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. You can't wait for this game to be over.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Now the Tide uses its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
2nd and long here. They'll move the tight end. Keelan Russell. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown Tide! On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Keeps it moving. It's Gray. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. This will likely be the last play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's go down to the sidelines now where Howie Rowe has an update on that injury.
Checking in with the Pirates head coach. Their starting quarterback will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate a lower body injury, but I can tell you he is out for now. I'll keep you posted as this moves along. Guys?
Thanks, Howie. Pulls and fires complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. The Pirates want to move quickly. On play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here comes the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got a foot.
Snags it, and there's running room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. He wants to throw it again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Quick give. It's great. They were all over it.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Pirates will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fields the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Takes the handoff, it's Hill.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Looking for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Pirates moving quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. and this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Making his first move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll ride him again. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. The run inside. It's Hill. At the 20, he's got space. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Tide trying to pay off this red zone trip. Quick give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Russell from the gun on third down. Complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Long way to go on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. All over him immediately.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Finds space on the right. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Had to throw it before he wanted.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Gray. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Just feeds the running back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.